Hey, good evening, friends. I'm so happy to get a chance to visit with you. And Mr. Froggy says hello. He wanted to make sure that he sent his love to you. Um, I'm really thrilled with realizing the ways that we can all bring passion to our lives 24/7, live in spirit, be blessed by Source, and celebrate a lot. Um, I realize that it's just our awareness that is the channel by which we reach the state of bliss, to the way that we are able to be present to spirit, to be aware of it, to give it our attention, our focus, our embrace, in the ways that we find that we can embrace spirit, then it nurtures our soul. It nurtures our heart. It nurtures the spirit within to rise to its glory, to conduct our lives, to bless our spirit. And it all starts with just that awareness on a moment to moment, daily basis. It's a practice. Yay. And it nurtures our spirit within, and it ends up growing magnificently, because that's the kind of miracle that spirit can accomplish if you give it a little bit of attention, if you give it the nurturing that it needs. It's celebrating. It's like a little child. It wants to party. It wants to declare itself. It wants to be its exuberant self. It wants to be open to the universe in the most dynamic way you can imagine. That's what's inside of you. That's what's in Niagara Falls. This exuberance of spirit that's like unbelievable. And the 35,000 galaxies that are going every second of every eternity like clockwork. How is that? Oh my God, how is that possible? What kind of incredible miracle is that to celebrate? And the oceans. Oh my God, all the oceans all over the place. The trillions of molecules all doing their thing with the moon in the sky. Oh my God, what's this cosmic connection all about? How is this possible? Can we feel that? Can we feel that passion that the spirit has when it manifests, when it's nurtured, when you pay attention to it? I'm thrilled to talk about that and feel that, and especially to share it with you. And that same spirit, that magnificent, gigantic spirit of the oceans, of the galaxies, of the moon, of the everything, that exact same energy is right here inside of you. Every moment of every second, of every minute, of every day, of every month, of every year, the spirit of Niagara Falls is totally available in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit. Because in the world of spirit, time, size, and dimension don't mean anything. It's all just, as they say, it's all just one. So the oneness, the spirit that's running Niagara Falls is the same spirit that's running you. If we can be aware of it and celebrate it. Yay. So when I want to nurture spirit, I look to celebrate it. I look to sense the miracles and say, oh my God, that is the spirit that is running the universe and it's within me. I nurture that. I pay attention to it like a child. I say, wow, you have the most beautiful incredibleness. The beauty, the amount of spirit, the magnificence, the glory, the inspiration that you are, and all these things is so energizing to me, as I realize also that that is what wants to be active inside of me. You are Niagara Falls. And if you remember that every day, you will be nurturing your soul, and it will get bigger and stronger, just like a plant that's growing wildly out in the jungle, and you look around and you say, oh my God, you've grown so much. You're so much stronger, powerful, more vibrant, more alive, more connected with spirit, just from recognizing the miracles. My other favorite miracle, you and I started with these two little bitty cells, or maybe there were 20 of them. And they came from nothingness originally, like millennials before. They actually came from nothingness, and then there was something, and then there were cells that were male and female sexuality cells, and they decided to do a dance together to make a miracle. And in my case, 70 years later, it's still running like clockwork. How does that? That's beyond comprehension unless you can see the spirit in it. The spirit is amazing. And I got cells out of those two little cells that can see stuff, that can think stuff, that can taste. Who invented taste? Smell. What the heck is that? No one. How do you create that from two little cells? And I have blood cells and all kinds of different cells in my body: bones, muscles, blood, the brain. Where'd those come from? How did that ever get engineered? What's the possibility of that ever being able to be possible? And that entity had something magical that's beyond any description in the material world, and that's love and joy. Where did those things come from? Out of these two little molecules, these cells. That is spirit. When we can see that story, when we could be aware of that, when we can sense that, we are blessing and celebrating spirit. And that's so nurturing for the spirit that lives inside of each of us. So it's their favorite toy. It's their favorite party. Give a party, feed your soul, let your soul know how much you sense it in all its glory and its miracle, in its strength, in its positiveness, its inspiration, its intuition, its love, and its joy eventually. So I don't want to go on too much. I really appreciate sharing that with you in two other ways. To embrace your soul, to nurture your soul, to embrace your divinity within, to actually embrace with God, to merge and embrace with God is what we're wanting to celebrate. So having a path where we nurture that connection, nurture that entity, is our path to bliss, to nirvana, enlightenment. Enlightenment is being in the light of the universe. It's no big deal. And we all do it to varying degrees, and we can shift that. And when you merge into bliss, into samadhi, you got something going for you that will knock your socks off. And give so much to the world. And be so much an opportunity to manifest the most incredible love and joy you've ever imagined. And you'll be an inspiration for all of us as you live 24/7 from that passion, having access to that passion 24/7. Sometimes you may take a nap or whatever, but the access is what we're working on. The other way to really nurture this is through gratitude. Oh my gosh. Gratitude is so big, a blessing, a recognition on our part, a recognition from our spirit. Our spirit goes out there and says, "Oh my God, Spirit, you are so blessing me. I'm so thankful. I'm so in recognition of the blessings that you're giving me every second of every day, and of all the people I know in all the world." We're passionately passionately give thanks. And that's from our soul. And that connects and embraces us with Divine Spirit. And Divine Spirit says, "Oh, I found my marriage. I found my connection. Spirit connecting with spirit is the most exciting thing in the world, most beautiful. So I look forward to coming back to you, especially if you leave any messages that anybody enjoyed this, or that someone, or that you did enjoy this. I'd feel so honored and blessed to know that, because I'd like to come back. May you recognize the blessing that you are to me and to everyone. The beautiful manifestation of spirit, the glory of spirit that you are, the power of spirit, and the beauty that you bring to all of us. We're all doing it together, celebrating spirit. Good night.